Okay, so a few people have sent me this. It's Chestbrah. It's someone I'm sure you know on the internet if you're into fitness YouTube. He went to the gym and he got kicked out. And now we have to decide, should he have been kicked out? Is it his fault? Is it the gym people's fault? Let's watch the video and we can do this together. That's why I'm sat here, watch. It's playing. So don't go to SmartFit. Chestbrah gets kicked out of gym in Mexico for being too jacked by jealous manager. Do not go to SmartFit. He couldn't speak English either, so we're just ragging on this guy. 4 separate staff came over at times to tell me that I wasn't putting the weights down gently enough. It's that old problem that we shall discuss in a minute, and they're really having a go at each other. He's there being all jacked. Manager's like, you must leave. Please leave my gym. All the staff were women, were mirroring my physique. It's probably not true at all. That's ridiculous. He struggles to carry the weight. That's not a problem. Let's not be assholes. You're allowed to struggle with weights. Weight's all relative anyway. Even if you're bench pressing 20 kilograms, you're smashing it, that's good for you. He was mirroring so hard and jealous that the ladies were looking at me. I mean, maybe. I guess they don't want jacked men in family gyms. And then he's going to take the weight back. This guy's laughing about it all. Does he know him? I don't know. Nice yellow weights there. And that's it. That's the video. Right. Okay. So here's the thing. It's a very, very difficult situation because I think it all comes down to context and it all comes down to individual situations. Because do you want anyone in the gym just smashing weights around? No. I can tell you first and foremost, I've been in the gym. I've been going to the gym for years. Sometimes you're in a mood, you've had a bad day, your cortisol levels are through the roof, who knows what it is. And somebody's smashing gyms on the floor and you're like, what are you doing? And they're probably going, ugh, every time as well. But ultimately, 9 times out of 10 you turn around and maybe they're deadlifting or something like that. So you have to think to yourself, okay, well, I'm in a gymnasium. I'm in the Fitness Palace of Love. T-shirts available now. I think I've just got to accept this for what it is. I think there has to be levels to this, right? Now, some gyms actually do have rules that say don't smash the weights, be careful with the weights, but you can only do that to a certain degree. For example, yesterday I was doing, no, it can't have been yesterday, whatever. Last time I was training chest, I was doing dumbbell presses. I was doing 42 kilograms, I believe. And on one of them, I think I went for an extra rep, wasn't able to do it. I was a little bit unsure of myself with my handling of the weight. So I did drop them and they did make a noise. And I remember I felt like, oh no, it's really loud. People are going to look at me. Now, did I do that on purpose? No. Was I aware that I probably need to not do that every single time because it would be annoying? Absolutely. So if I had then been kicked out of the gym, I'd be like, oh, that's ridiculous, man. You haven't even given me a chance to explain myself. Now, we don't know what happened before this. We don't know what happened after this. We don't know how loud Chestbrah was being. But I do think it's difficult because I get asked this a lot about people that go into the gym for the first time. Is this bad? Should I not do this? Is it against gym etiquette? And it is, but it isn't, right? If you're doing a heavy deadlift for the first time, and again, a heavy deadlift is going to be completely unique and specific to you. I'm just going to use Chestbrah as an example. Doesn't matter what anybody is lifting, even the gym manager. At some point, you're probably going to come down, you're probably going to smash it, including when you do lat pull down. You see this all the time. People doing lat pull downs on the machine. And when the two weight stacks come together, you get ching, ching, ching. And after a while, if you're not the person, you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Would you please stop it? So once again, I don't ever think you need to do that, but I do get it. If somebody is actually trying to push themselves in the gym, which is the idea, we need to be intense, we need to break muscles down. It seems massively unfair to all of a sudden put them in a position where they feel a bit self-conscious about it, and then maybe they're not going to train as hard because they're worried about something like this happening. But I do think it needs to be taken on a case-by-case basis. And I do think when you're in the gym, sometimes you just got to put up with it, right? You just do. Going over to the person and having a go at them is not going to help. It's just not. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but at no time have I ever seen it. It's like a football player, right? Football player gets booked and they go, yeah, the referee, what are you doing, ref? The referees go, oh, sorry, Charles, you're completely right. I will rescind that yellow card and more for me. And then he subs himself off and gets another referee on. It just tells you to flub off. And that's what's going to happen in the gym too. People are just going to tell you to flub off. So I think the best way to deal with it, if someone else is doing it and it's not you, just get some noise cancelling headphones and then you don't have to deal with it. On the other side, if you are doing it, again, we don't know what the conversation is, but I think if you are doing it and someone tries to kick you out of the gym, just apologise. Say, I didn't mean to. Or if they are being a bit of a rude Richard, maybe make the call. Maybe it's worthwhile not going back to that gym and you can go and do something else. But there is a lot of this. Like, are you going to sweat on a bench? Yes, but just make sure you clean your sweat up afterwards. I saw someone get into that the other day and the dude had gone to get wipes or whatever. And the other guy was like, oh, you sweated all over this bench. It's not his fault. He doesn't have a sweat button. He just happened to start sweating. And the fact he went to tidy up after himself, I think is better than 99% of people that do go to the gym. There'll be loads more now that I can't think of. So I do think you need to remember that while you do want to be in your own little bubble world, unless you're training with someone else, good social thing to do and a good motivator too. But unless if you are training by yourself and you do want to just shut off, remember that we are in a public space and there are other people there. And, you would respect anybody in another scenario So I think we should probably try and do it in the Fitness Palace of Love too. Just my 2 cents. It's a bit like when people go abroad, British people especially. I don't know how this will click with my American friends. I don't do this, but I just know a bunch of people that do. My dad probably used to do it. We go to holiday in Spain and we go to the grocery store, the supermarket. For some reason, because we're in Spain, not the UK, we decide we can go there in our pants or our swimming costume. You're either here in Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Asda's or Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's or Little Aldi, they kick you out. Like, go put some clothes on. In Spain, we just go there because it's a beach resort. It's mad. And look, I've lived in Bournemouth, which is a beach resort, and nobody walking into damn Sainsbury's with a pair of pants on. So, you know, remember where you are, be smart with it, don't go crazy, and they do have rules, I guess what I'm trying to say. Whether we agree to the rules or not, sometimes you just have to follow it. Sometimes you want to punch somebody in the face in real life. Can you know it's a rule and you shall go to jail? So thank you to everyone, oddly, that sent this to me. I think Greg Doucette did a video on it, and very nicely, if Greg Doucette's comments, people go, Simon, what do you think? Although I don't know what Greg's opinion of it was, but I'm sure he gave his 2 cents as well. So there it is. Otherwise, do all the YouTube stuff. Please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Hit the bell, ding, ding, notification crew. There'll be a video somewhere on the screen. Please do give it a click. GorillaMind.com/Simon. You can Simon get 10% off. There is a link in the description below, along with all this stuff. They've just launched hydration electrolyte drinks. I haven't tried them yet, but honestly, I told this on my Instagram video the other day. I literally started taking hydrating electrolyte drinks at the beginning of the year, mostly because they taste nice in water. They're like 3 calories. I don't have that many. I just know, and I'm happy to say this is why I'm happy to be affiliated with them, Gorilla Minds will be better, because they're the best supplements I've ever had in my life, and they've absolutely helped my training. Only to that 1, 2, 3%, but if you want them, please use my code. Helps me, and I think it will help you too. Patreon.com/Simon316, Simon316 on Instagram and Twitter, or X, whatever we're calling it. I'm on Cameo, personalized video messages, talked about merch, Samson Athletics, and pro wrestling tees. But otherwise, treat the gym like you would treat your mother's house, or your father's house, or your parents' house. Because if you respect the gym, maybe the gym will respect you. Maybe you will train harder. Doesn't make any sense. That was like 2 + 2 = potato. But I've said it now. Goodbye.